L.o.K and community. Welcome back to the dungeon and the headquarters of the League of Keepers Fantasy Football League. And I'm the greatest commissioner of all time, here with obviously the cutest girl you've ever seen. And we're here with BA Predictions. And you want to know what I just realized, Amelia? I just realized in the excitement of the premiere last week, I forgot to tell the people about the show. So I want to take a minute and tell you guys the idea of the show. Well, this show is a prediction show in a sports broadcast style with myself and my daughter picking the winners of my fantasy football league every week for the rest of the season. I decided after 6 years of being the commissioner of this league that I wanted to do something different and add some spice to the life of this fantasy football league that was already very competitive and very popping. But now I want to move on to how excited Amelia was last week for being on YouTube for the first time. And you know what? She's here to tell you all about it. So go ahead, Meals.
I was so excited, you guys.
Over the moon.
I was just blown away. I didn't know that at all until my mom and dad introduced me to YouTube. I was just so excited.
And another thing that Amelia loves just as much as being on YouTube is dance. That's right. Tell them about it, Meals.
Dance is fun, and there's a lot of different styles that I do, so it's really fun, and I'm really happy that I get to experience them. And we are doing fundraisers, so that time of year again, it is pumpkin spice season again, and so
y'all hear about pumpkin spice season.
I just love Biggie, and so yeah.
That's right, folks. If you want one of these, this is $135 worth of savings for $20. That's right. Hit me up on my socials. You can text me, comment down below. We'll try to get you. Oh, that's right. She's also doing another fundraiser for her competitive dance team, and she's trying to fill up the entire month of October with sponsors. So if you pick a day, that's how much you donate to Center Stage and Amelia's competitive dance. And hey, we're bringing home platinums this year. Everybody, we're bringing home platinums with your help. We want it all. We want it all, right? Tell them.
Yeah, we want it all.
Every single bit.
Last year, let me tell you, I got second place, and I thought it wasn't that big, but I didn't know how big it was. So I got second place in one of my competitions, and I was so excited.
All right, y'all. I want to talk about the game last night a little bit. And man, it was a close game in the first half, on the edge of my seat, but Browns wound up pulling away. And of course, that game I want to talk about is Browns Steelers. And I want to talk about a couple of the leaders in that game. The lead in fantasy was David Njoku, Amari Cooper both went off. Najee Harris had a nice game. Deontay Johnson had a nice game. Nick Chubbs is the man. But what I really want to put on your guys' radar, if you haven't seen that catch by George Pickens on the Pittsburgh Steelers, oh my goodness, you guys should go to ESPN and look up that clip because it's amazing. I don't even know how humans can do something like that, but he managed to do it. But I'm going to get into what you all came here for, and those are those bad those Bryce and Amelia predictions. Let's go. All right, y'all. We're going to do a quick review of the league, just like last week for week 3. And then we're going to have Amelia pick the winners. And here we go. We're going to start off first with David. And hold on. Miss Q. We are starting with David, but I need David's opponent. Hold on. I'm searching. Right here. I found it. Oh, stumbles. You love it. All right. We are starting with David versus. Dang it. I should have prepared a little bit more. David versus Tawny. All right. David versus Tawny. Tawny's out to a little 16-point lead. Tawny is 0-2, and David is 0-2. So this is somebody's getting a win this week. All right, next game we're going to is Paul and Derek. right now. Paul's 1-1, Derek's 0-2, and the score is 13-2. Derek's on top. Next game we're going to is Cannon and Kyle. Kyle's got a nice 6-point lead. Kyle's 2-0. Cannon is 2-0, so somebody's gonna pick up an L this week in this one. Then we got Grant and Ben, both 1-1, and Grant's off to a healthy 24-point lead. All right, healthy 24-point lead. And then the next game we're gonna go to is Soto and Cole. Soto's got a nice 18-point lead right now, nice 18-point lead. Soto's 2-0. Cole's 1-1. Next game, Dutcher and Mike Sauer. Mike Sauer's 0-2. Dutcher's 1-1. Dutcher's got a nice little 7.6-point lead. And the main event that y'all came here to see is me, the greatest commissioner of all time, against Joe O. And I'm 1-1. Joe's 2-0. And it's 14-9 right now, folks. 14-9. All right. Now we're gonna get into it. We don't really know how Amelia did last week. We really didn't have time to look it up, but you know what? We're gonna bring her her record next week to see how it was. But now we're gonna go into the predictions right now, and we're gonna start off with that little toilet bowl that we had trouble finding at the beginning, and that's Tawny and David. Who do you think wins? Bills. Tawny's off to a 16-point lead. Oh, David again. David with the comeback. All right, now we're on to Paul and Derek. Who do you think is going to win, Meals? Paul's down by 11. Come on. Paul, another one coming back with 11-point deficit. Now we're going on to Kyle and Cannon with Kyle out to a 6-point lead. Who you got, Meals? Kyle. All right, and then Grant and Ben. Grant with a 24-point lead. What do you think? Grant doing it big. Grant doing it big. All right, now it's Soto and Cole, and Soto has an 18-point lead. Who you got? Oh, all right. Dutcher and Mike Sauer. Dutcher with the 7-point edge. Who you got?
Mike Sauer.
Mike Sauer. Oh, all right, picking up a win, Mike Sauer. And the main event, the greatest commissioner of all time versus Joe O. Who you got?
Bryce Grant.
Oh, the greatest commissioner of all time. Big surprise there. And make sure you guys tune in next week for week 4, episode 3 for BA predictions. And we just want to say one more thing before we get out of here. Go Lions!